Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hi, everyone.
Howdy. Today we're not going to be reviewing a Transformer, we're going to be doing a final review on this.
And this is an anime show, which also has its own movies. And the movies are just adaptations of the show here, which is called Beginnings, Madoka Magica Beginnings Part 1 and Madoka Magica Eternals Part 2. And both of them are just adaptations of the show here. And that show, what you're seeing here, is called Puella Magi Madoka Magica. And it was released in 2011.
2011, and it's, what, 1 through 12?
Yes. Only 12 episodes.
Get the English version so this way you would understand it. It's really good. It's a show about friendship and wishes.
And there is a lot of dark moments in it.
As it progresses, it gets better. And I'd have to say I forgot that I did see this years ago with Colton, but he got the DVD and some other things, and so we watched it again, and I told him then, I was like, okay, let's go ahead and do a video on it since I understand it more now. But this, it's a good show. It's about friendship and what you would go through for a friend. And I'm not even going to talk about the cat. There's like a cat, something like a cat in it.
This is the cat, and it is a he, not a she. And this cat's name is Cube.
Yes, so it's in the realm of magic, friendship,
and also something I will have to say, and I've already said this in my Figma Kyoko Sakura video, where I told y'all that Madoka Magica seems like it should be a cute anime show made for little girls, because you can tell by the picture here. But, well, when you watch the first 2 episodes of Madoka Magica, it does seem like it should be.
It starts out slow. But then it starts picking up, and the pace of it gets faster and faster. Definitely after the third show. The first 1, 2, they're just laying out the storyline so you can get a feel of what's going on.
But episode 3 is where things get really
interesting, and the pace starts picking up, and then you can start to understand how it all unfolds and folds out. And this is a show about like I said, friendship, and it's also a show about wishes. And it kind of made me think, once, we as human beings, we like to wish and stuff like that, but in this movie, it goes into, okay, well, if you wish it, do you really want it? And what's the price to it? That's some of the story that this gets off into. So, I'm going to let Colton finish up, and we will go from there.
To the review area.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to say or tell them about it? Like I said, it's a good show.
And it's not too girly.
No, it's not. It's more geared up for
older fans.
Yes. So anyway, that's all we're going to say about this. Now we're going to take the camera and turn it around and go to a reviewing station.
Stay tuned. And here we are at the review area, and here we have 5 of the magical girls here. And I think we could also bring in the DVD here.
So this is the 5 off of the movie.
The show here.
Yes. Each one of these has a special type of talent that can do something different. She is headstrong, free will. She's always eating something. But you would have to understand her background, how she became a magical girl, to understand why she's always eating. And that's all I want to say. I don't want to say too much.
And this is named Kyoko Sakura.
And she is a formidable opponent. She knows her stuff. She knows what to do. There's no doubt. But she tries to make little jokes here and there, but they're kind of dry, and people just don't find a humor in it.
And the blue hair girl is named Sayaka Miki here.
In her, she's more innocent. Innocent that she just wants to help. And that's, as the show goes on, and this is why you would question what I was saying earlier. If you made a wish, what price would you be willing to pay for it if you knew it would come true? But that's all I'm going to say about that. You'd have to watch the show. But she's good. She is a true friend
to the pink-haired girl, which we will get to.
But she literally meant no wrong, but the story turns, and that's all I'm going to say about her.
And the next one, who only had a short time to live in the show, and that is the yellow-haired girl,
and
Mommy Tomoe.
Yes, and her name is Mommy. And when I first heard that, I said, Mommy. I said, well, where's their mommy? They say no. Colton said, no, that's her name. I was like, her name's Mommy?
This Mommy is spelled M-A-M-I, not M-O-M-M-Y.
So I kind of laugh out that because they make reference to her in the show every now and then. It says mommy. It's weird, because you have a mommy. It's... Anyway, she is a veteran of being a Magica girl. So she knows what to expect, what to look out for, and how to handle herself accordingly to what she's faced with.
But in episode 3...
Yeah, she kind of let it slip away from her, and that's all we need to say about that. You would have to see the show to understand.
And she does appear in a couple more episodes besides just 1 through 3, but they're just like flashbacks.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, flashbacks, yeah. Yep.
And the next one, the black-haired girl, is named Homura Akemi, who is a time traveler.
Right. Do you see that disc on her arm? That disc right there can
help her
travel through time and time jump. Yes, that's a good way to put it. To the other girls, they can't find out why she's pretty much like a dark part to her that she's not willing to release and become more friendly. But you would have to see the show to understand why that's going on. And for her, it's you go through the show and it's like, okay, well, where and then once getting closer to the end, then it starts to unfold on her story why she is the way she is.
And the last member here is the pink-haired girl, which is Sayaka's friend, is Madoka Kaname.
Now, she has a difficult choice throughout all the shows. And definitely after the third show, it starts picking up. And she knows that she's going to have to make a decision. She knows, but she doesn't. She's on the wire's edge, walking the tightrope. Because she sees what's going on, but does she make the choice? And then, like I said, if you had this type of choice and if you chose it, would you be willing to accept the responsibility and the outcome of that choice? And that's all I'm going to say about her, unless, Colton, you want to add something?
But at the final episode of Madoka Magica, she finally makes a choice of what she wants to become, and that's, of course, a magical girl to help save Homura here and all the other people.
So, now, what about this character?
That right there is a witch character, which is Charlotte.
Okay.
Who did something from episode 3 to Mommy. And at the bottom here we have...
There's the little booger.
And this is Kyubey.
Now, you would have to watch how Kyubey fits in all of it, because Kyubey has a story all his own that will throw you for a loop. And it won't make sense until later on in the show, after a couple episodes, and the episodes go more, you think of, what is this? Is it a rodent? Is it a cat? What is this? But
this is like a cat.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. So he, right? It's a he.
This is a he.
Now, he plays a certain part in every single girl that we have here. But you would have to see the show to understand how and what role does Cube play with each girl and the decisions that they have to make. And that is pretty much it that I have to say. Like I said, I've seen this years ago, but it was one of these deals where things were happening so quick on TV, but you had to read the transcripts down below because it was in English. Colton got the English version here, along with a couple others, English and a couple other languages. So we watched it again, and it was a lot easier for me to follow the story and make sense out of it all. So, I mean, if you get this, make sure that you get the version where it has optional English and other languages on there.
Like, get the English dubbed version, which is the one I have.
So, it was a better, a more enjoyable anime to watch. Because you didn't have the subtitles down there that you had to read all the time and then miss part of the action, because the action in this happens pretty quick. So you don't want to miss anything really that's going on that's being shown. So that is it. That is my perspective from the movie, and I'm sure that all the characters have good range of movement. The characters are all done by, or the characters all made by Figma?
Yes, all these figures are made by Figma.
Okay. Well, they did a good job, and I know that there's different parts and things that you can change and stuff like that. So I am going to let Colton finish doing the talking and wrapping up, and however he wants to do it, but that's just my take on the whole situation here. Y'all have a good one. We'll talk to y'all later. Go ahead.
And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel. Or you can also follow me or
You can do it.
support me on Patreon. And I will leave a link to my Patreon account in the description box down below. Or you can click on the little Patreon box right here in this corner here. So I think that's about it. So thanks for watching.